What's cracking, you people? Anansi here, and welcome back to Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. In the last one, we made our way to the lower city, where we found, well, an abandoned apartment, well, a lower city apartment that was overrun with black Volcars, and we solved a logic puzzle, kinda, where we had to pretty much match the records of a somewhat famous band. Got a special armor, some credits, and found a man named Mage who's trying to fake his own death. But he's a perma-pre detonator who, luckily, Keble Yurt, our friend in the Equipment Emporium, happens to have. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to buy this perma-pre detonator. It's only 50. You could have bought this earlier if you really wanted to. I just wanted to show that it was there first before I went off and did anything crazy with it. Now, here's what you can do. We're at a point now to where we can sell off a couple of things to make a tidy profit. You can sell off grenades or security spikes. Computer spikes. Computer spikes usually go for the most. They're a pretty reliable way to make some money. We're going to hold off on selling any more of these because with Keble, I think we want to get a couple of things from her. At least one more thing. I mean, I want to buy this sniper rifle at some point. But for right now, we got what we need. So we're going to cut back to the Undercity, where we will give Matrix his perma-pre detonator, and then we're going to continue on with our investigation of the lower city. So this one should be 6. Huh. On our way back, we see something interesting. Please, human. I am injured and in need of assistance. These human children keep hitting and kicking me. I cannot reason with them, but if I fight back, I could be arrested.
Get out of here, you goggle-eyed freak! You're too ugly for the upper city.
Yeah, go back to where you came from. We don't want your kind up here.
Please, human, help me. Maybe these offspring of your species will listen to you. Hey, you kids, leave that Authorian alone.
Why do you care what happens to some scummy alien? He's just a freak.
Yeah, he isn't even supposed to be in the upper city.
Just because he's different doesn't give you the right to attack him.
Come on, let's go. I don't want to listen to this alien lover anymore.
Thank you, human. I was returning from a visit with a work associate when these children, child humans, attacked me and chased me through the streets. You look hurt. Here, I got a med pack. Let me help you. You are too kind. I thank you for your generosity. Most of your kind here on terrorists care little for humans like myself. Once more, thank you for saving me from those human children. I must take leave of you now. My life mate will be wondering where I am. And just like that, we help him out, and he goes into the upper city apartment. Oh dear. But I just want to show you, like, he has a legitimate associate. I think he's up here on a license, but these kids attack him regardless. Oh boy, I mean, it really sucks to be an alien on some of these planets, and I understand why they do it, because you don't really want to do the classic racial prejudice, because that's just skirting the line there. But this one really runs to point home just how utterly ridiculous the whole mindset is. And now we head back to the lower city, and I've been thinking about this recently. This unless there's something going on in the background that no one's mentioning, this doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Because you think about it, all of these buildings are connected, right? Every single one of them links back to another building. So you have an upper city character, an upper city individual living in an apartment that a lower city individual could be living in, and the lower city is a dump. It's blast holes everywhere. It's been practically destroyed. How are these buildings not just collapsing in on themselves? It makes no sense. I was afraid you wouldn't come back. Did you manage to find a permanent detonator? I have a permanent detonator right here. Go on, take it. Let me see. Yes, this should do the trick. There won't be anything left of this apartment but some scorching on the walls after I set this bad boy off.
Tunira nu prata dunko sercha domandoma?
Okay, the timer's set. Now let's get out of here before it blows.
Sercha ichua penki.
That was quite the blast. Don't go back. The whole roof might cave in on your head. Look, I'm not a man for long goodbyes, but I want to say thanks. If it wasn't for you, I'd be a dead man. But now I won't have to worry about any more bounty hunters coming after me. So good luck and goodbye. Now that I'm dead, I can't be seen wandering the streets. One of the most violent acts of compassion you can ever commit. And yes, if you just detonate this now, you will not be able to get what's inside this room later. So take care of it now before you handle the detonator. Just saying. And now, back to Lower City. We've explored all we can inside this apartment. Nothing left for us here. But yeah, I'm just thinking about this, like, realistically speaking, unless some droid is maintaining the structural integrity of every single building, this really should not feasibly work. Unless the damage being done actually isn't as bad as what's being made out. Who knows? I'm not a structural engineer. Just gonna keep on continuing down. So we're in the lower city. I guess the only thing we can really do now is try to find Basla, try to get the Undercity, where apparently some of her escape pods have landed. Javar's Cantina. It's a bouncer. Don't cause any trouble in Javar's Cantina. You leave your problems and your attitude at the door. Alright, works for me. Alright, works for me. I'm not trying to start nothing. Just trying to get some information. So, yeah. So now we're in another cantina. So I wonder if we have anything down here we could make use of. Now, before I forget. Sorry, I had a scare earlier. I was like, sorry about that. I had a scare earlier, and I was like, I need to make sure I save. Uria. Hi there. Not too many people coming here to speak to me anymore. Most prefer the fancy surroundings of the upper city cantina. But nobody up there carries the kinds of Pazak cards I sell. Are you interested in purchasing some individual cards to bolster your Pazak deck? Who are you? My name is Uriah. I'm the man to see if you want to get an edge over your competitors in the grand old game. You follow me? I'm talking about Bazak. You know, high stakes gambling. Each player brings their own deck to a Bazak match. And the better your cards are, the better your chances of winning. So, what do you say? Are you interested in buying some of my Bazak cards to augment your own deck? Show me what you have for sale. I've been able to restock my inventory since the quarantine started, but I still got a pretty good selection. So he's got a plus minus, and plus, and minus minus. So what you want to do, in my humble opinion, because you can probably buy most of his cards here. A lot of them are expensive though. The plus and minus cards are probably the best, and they understandably cost the most. So this is where you can go to buy some Bazak cards if you are so inclined. Gilroot. I think he is a Bazak player.
Greetings, stranger. My name is Gelroot. Are you a Bazak player by chance? It's so hard for me to find a match now that I've been banned from the Upper City Cantina.
Why were you banned?
A simple misunderstanding. Some of the other Bazak players don't understand the finer points of the game. So what if I win 15 matches in a row? That doesn't mean I cheat. There's no justice. My lucky Bazak deck was confiscated and I was banned from the Upper Cantina. Since then I've been desperate to find a match.
I'll be going.
If you're ever looking for a match and you get tired of posturing in the Upper Cantina, just come down here and find me. I'll play you anytime.
Okay, well, that's nice to know.
Go away.
Hey, you not talk like that. You just want to say hi to big bad bounty hunter Callow Nord. Nah, this can't be Callow Nord. It's supposed to be tough. This guy's nothing but a runt. One? What that mean? You be funny, tough guy? You know who we are, Callow. We're members of the Black Volcar gang. You don't want to be getting funny with us, tough guy.
2.
We don't understand. 1, 2, why he count? You trying to count how many of us is against him? It's 3 against 1, Callow. What do you think about those odds? Well, you have something more to say?
3.
He wasn't playing around.
Go away.
I saw how you mopped up those black Volcars. Nice work.
1.
Fine, I get it. I'll leave you alone.
Smart.
Yeah, he's not in the mood. He's not in the mood. And I'll tell you right now, Callow, if you were to get into a fight with him right now, you'd lose. His level is too high and he does too much damage. You are not beating Callow Nord. I'm letting you know that right now. Here, Holden. Oh, if you remember Holden from Dia, he put a bounty on her head because she didn't like him touching on her.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean?
Who are you?
My name's Holden. Maybe you've heard of me. I work for Davik Kang.
You're the guy who put the bounty on Dia's head, right?
You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade.
Why would she do that?
Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I was making advances, and the next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like she was defending herself.
I admit I was drunk. Maybe I got a little fresh. But it was no big deal. She didn't have to cut me.
Sounds like maybe you got what you deserve, man.
Hey, you weren't there. She totally overreacted.
I want the bounty on Dia's head removed.
What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty.
If you hire someone to kill Dia, it will look like you weren't man enough to do it yourself.
Well, I guess you may be right. Besides, I've noticed some of the girls around here are giving me the cold shoulder since all this started. Okay, you win. Dia can live. Don't worry, I'll stick to my end of the bargain. I'll go tell Zax right now that the bounty is off the table.
And there you go. That takes care of Dia's bounty. No problem. So as you can see, as opposed to the upper city cantinas, the lower city cantinas has a lot more aliens in here for you to converse with. Okay. So this is in here. We got bounty hunters. So let's talk to Zax. I've not seen you here before, human. You are new to the bounty office, yes? My name is Zax. I'm the one in charge here. Are you looking for work? There are many bounties available here, legal and otherwise, but they all pay quite well. Or are you here for information? Everyone knows I'm one of Davik's best agents. I'm the hut of all the answers. You work for Davik? Not officially, no. I work for the bounty office. But Davik pays me to keep my eyes open and report to him, and for me to post his bounties. Davik posts bounties in a government office. Is that even legal? I used to have to keep our relationship secret, but since this has arrived, nobody cares what happens to Lower City. Davik can do whatever he wants. But enough talk. Back to business. This is the bounty office, so we should talk bounties. Or are you looking for information? Tell me about the bounties. There's 2 government contracts. One is an assassin named Sullivan, the other is Vindex Starkiller. He's a famous deathmatch duelist. Between them, they've killed hundreds of people.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of their victims.
But not all the bounties are dangerous. Davik got some special contracts. One's for a girl named Dia. She attacked Holden, one of Davik's men. Another's for a man named Largo, who owes Davik money.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
And then there's Matrix, who used to work for Davik, and then he betrayed the exchange, and now Davik wants him dead. I'll put all this information in your datapad. Okay, I want more details on the bounties you're offering. All the information in your data pad already, but if you don't want to look there, then I guess I can leave you alone. Who do you want to know more about? Okay. Tell me about this merchant Largo. Actually, now that I think of it, that bounty's no longer on the table. Davik told me Largo's bounty is off the table. I guess the merchant came up with the credits. Don't bother with that anymore. Okay, I have more questions. Okay, this is the bounty office, so it's the right place to ask about bounties. What's your question? Want more? Okay, what about this girl Dia? Wait, almost forgot. That bounty's been pulled to you. Holden told me he doesn't want her dead anymore. Sorry, no credits for Dia. Okay, so the separate warranty makes it hard to earn credits, and diabetes with ages to Okay, give me 50 credits, but don't tell anyone I gave you a deal or everything apart from the ongoing business. Good. Now that you paid the fee, you can come back and ask questions anytime. You have to pay you have to pay again. Nobody ever said it was a fair amount. Oh no, something else. I'll be right now. So I'll some money, so I want some details on the bounty offer. So if you had done this, a certain way, you would have 5 bounties to collect on. But since Dia and Largo are taken care of, you can only collect on Selvin, the next Starkiller, and Matrix. What about the assassin Selvin? Selvin's a government bounty. She's a very dangerous woman. She started, she was just in the killer work for that. She began freelancing to the highest bidder. One day, she killed 6 citizens in the street, and bodyguards too. They were all Olgos, a powerful merchant family with many enemies. Selvin was hired to kill off the whole family. Now, I remember one of our pals was Trask Olga. Oh dear. He was very good at her job. Each day, more Ogles died. Poisoned at home, shot down in the street, guards and droids couldn't protect them. After a month, there were no Ogles left on Terrace. Not one. Did they ever find who hired Selvin to kill them all? Was never proven. But after the Ogles were all dead, the Organa family demanded the government put out a contract on Selvin. They said nobody was safe as long as Selvin was still free. Oh, the Organa family gets name dropped here. But the Organa family were powerful rivals of the Ogles. Some think they were the ones who hired Selvin. Then they tried to have the bounty hunters kill her to keep the secret from coming out. But Tower's politics aren't your concern. It's a bounty hunter. You kill 7, you get the credits. That's the only important thing, right? Okay, so about one of the other bounties? Tell me about Bendek's Starkiller. Bendek's a government contractor. He's a legend on Terrace. He started out as a duelist in the Upper Cantina. He never lost, but he only fought death matches. He killed hundreds in his day. Then death matches got banned. Dueling switched to non-lethal combat. But Bendek wasn't ready to retire. He kept dueling on the illegal underground circuit. He kept killing. Finally, the government had no choice but to put a bounty on him. But then next are big folk heroes. Not too many try to collect. Those who do all wind up dead anyway. Okay, let me ask about another bounty. What about... Tell me about Matrix. Davik is very interested in this one. Matrix used to work for Davik. Wasn't important, but he was there a long time. He saw lots of things that it was wise to keep quiet about. Then one day he betrayed Davik. He went to the Tower's authorities and testified at trials against the exchange. Lots of people were arrested and Davik's operation shut down for a while. It cost Davik thousands and thousands of credits to get business back on track, and he lost lots of good people. Of course, he's not about to let Matrix get away with that. But didn't the government protect Matrix after the trials? They hid Matrix for a while, but when the Sith took over, they shut the witness protection program down. It was expensive, and the Sith didn't care if Matrix died. Davik's bounties sound more like contract killings. Davik works for the exchange. They don't play games. If you don't pay your debts, or you betray them, or you attack them, they get even. People bring Davik's bounty on themselves. Anyway, if you don't like them, you don't have to take them. Collect the other bounties, government contracts. Those people are ruthless killers. They need to be stopped. Okay, I got a bounty I want to collect on. A bounty? Well, human, that is what I'm here for. Which bounty are you here to collect on? Lie. Tell him Matrix is dead. I believe you, human. I heard reports of a rather large explosion. Excuse me, I heard reports of a rather large explosion. And some of my people saw you buying the permanent detonator. It's good Matrix dead, but maybe you went overboard, human. Next time use a blaster, not a boom, not a bomb. Bombs are messy. At least the job is done. Here, 300 credits. That's the price for all bounties. I want 400 credits for this job. You're a brave human to bargain with a hut. But I like you. Okay, 400 it is. You do good work, human. There's lots of bounty hunters on Taurus, but most are lazy. Maybe if you keep cashing in bounties, they'll work harder. And that's it for now. Goodbye, human. You come back if you want to earn credits. Bounties pay good money. And remember to come see me if you want information. Not bad. Did a pretty good job today. Started off our career as a bounty hunter. Now this one is going to be a little bit harder. You want to do this. I believe this comes back to us later, but you want to do this and you want to get it right this time. So, if my memory is correct, we want to talk to Bib Sarul. What? Why are you bothering me? Can't you see I'm auditioning a dancer? Or at least I'm trying to audition her. Not much point she doesn't have a partner. Who are you? Name's Bitsul, manager for the Starlight Entertainers, the top performing troupe in this sector of the galaxy. I was here scouting new talent when the Sith attacked, and now I can't leave. You'd think the Sith would let me go so I could get back to my troop, but I guess they just don't appreciate the art since I'm stuck here. So since I'm stuck here, I figure I might as well continue my audition. I was supposed to be auditioning Lin, but I think I'm wasting my time. Lin's got the moves, but I need to know if she can pull them off while sharing a stage with her partner. Where's her partner? She doesn't have one. That's the problem. Aren't you listening to me? Dancers don't perform solo, so I need to see if she can work with someone else before I get her up on stage. Maybe I could help her out. I doubt she just wants to dance with someone who wandered by, since her one shot the big time and dancing with some wannabe as her partner isn't going to help her cause. On the other hand, I'm not going to hire unless I can see her in action with a partner. Maybe she's desperate enough to give you a chance. You'd have to ask her, I guess. Alright, let's go ask her. Lin Sekla. Can't you see I'm auditioning? With my shot the big time. I can't risk screwing up by talking to you. And what's the use? There's no way Bib's going to hire me unless he gets a chance to see me dancing with a partner. Maybe I should just give up. Why don't you have a partner? My last partner left. She was always trying to upstage me, even though it was obvious I had 10 times her talent. When I finally told her that, she stormed off. I guess the truth hurts. My partner before that was even worse. If I wasn't tripping over her staggering feet, I was ducking under her flailing arms. I ditched him after less than a week. Maybe I could be a partner. I admit I'm getting desperate. I hate the Bullet's addition, but I don't know if I'm ready to just pair up with a random passerby. How do I know you're any good? Think I'm good enough to get you through your audition? Well, you do have that certain look about you, a confidence of movement. I guess you'll have to do, but I'm warning you, don't screw this up. It's just a rule. I've got a partner now. I'd really like to audition for you again. Okay, Lin, you've got one more chance. I'll give you a minute to get your partner set up, then let's see what you got. Okay, I've got time to watch you for 3 more dances. Make them count. Okay, just follow my lead. Remember, the more complicated our steps, the closer we dance, the more it will impress them. The more complicated our steps, the closer we dance, the more it will impress Bib. But don't get too close. If you can't handle it, I don't need some clumsy oaf tripping me up. Try not to screw this up for me, okay? So we basically just gotta help her dance. Now, what you want to do is you want to dance the joint. So how I'm gonna start is start by joining Lin by dancing beside her. Simple but nice. Just remember, the Starlight Entertainers don't want simple. We're only looking for the top performers in the galaxy. Okay, I've got time to watch you for 3 more dances. But I don't know if I'm ready to just pair up with a random passerby. How do I know you're any good? 3 more dances. Look, I know you're trying to be careful of us growing up, but you've got to give me a little more than that. They've seen thousands of dancers. We need to do something that will impress him. Next step's a little different, so watch me for the steps, then jump in. A little bit more complicated, so you want to stand close. So what we do is we join her by standing close behind her. We can join by running in circles while she dances. Yeah, join Lynn by dancing close behind her. Good, good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nice tempo. Looking good, Lynn. Okay, one more dance to go. Okay, one dance to go. Bip looks happy. As long as we don't screw this up, I think we've got it. Follow me, and please just keep it simple. Okay, so this one is very simple. Ruin Lynn's audition by taking a dive. Dance very close and face to face. So what you want to do is you want to join Lynn by dancing beside her. This is how you do it. Looking good, looking very good. Feel the music, let it flow through you. Well, what do you think? Did you get the job? Do you want me to dance some more? I can do another one for you if you want. Relax, Lynn. You made it. You've got the job. Welcome to the Starlight Entertainers. I made it? Really? I really made it? This is incredible. I don't believe it. Believe it, kid. You're in. Now we need to get you fitted for your outfits. We need to start rehearsals. You've got contracts to sign. Let's go. Busy, busy. That's the life of a star. Thank you. I couldn't have made it without you. I'd give you a big hug, but, well, frankly, you're a little beneath me now. Like Biff said, I'm going to be a star. But if you're ever traveling, guys, and you see a Starlight Entertainment performance, stop by and ask for Lynn. I'll see if I can get you some free tickets. And just like that, we help a Twi'lek achieve her dreams. And Karth has a level. Now, we have the chance to manually level up Karth. He has skills and feats that he can level up. His recommended is injury treatment. Karth is a soldier. He only specializes in literally just assault and whatnot. So he can do this, and his recommended feat would be rapid shot. That'd be his next one. Let's go down and let's remove rapid shot. So and Karth really only specializes in just assault, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. So if I were you, I would just auto level up the characters personally. You'll thank me later. And that's about it. So we're going to call it a part here for today. We started about the career. We helped the Twi'lek achieve her dream at becoming a dancing star. We've alleviated the bounty on Dia. We saved Largo and Matrix, and even claimed the bounty on Matrix's head, even though he's not technically dead. But don't tell Zax that. And in the next one, we're going to continue on in the lower city. I've been Anansi, you've been awesome, and I'll catch you later.